I saying? That looks like a solid block up there. The fuck? Those are supposed to be half slabs right there. I don't know who did that top layer for me up there. That's not right. Okay, what was I saying? For cut out. Gonna play music. I do not own the rights to none of this. Minecraft alone with no one to talk to is too boring to not play music. And their music is trash in Minecraft. Like, come on now. Just, buy some fucking, not rights to music, but rights to use music, guys. Like, don't be fucking stupid, you know. And YouTube, you guys kinda suck ass. Fucking, I mean, I get that, but I ain't making money, so it's not like I'm getting millions of views, and I don't think anyone from other countries actually watches other than my friend from France who also plays Minecraft. What was I saying? Minecraft survival. This is all natural. This world's actually, I used to play back on ps4, so there's a lot of things to update and shit like that. I mean, obviously, there's. God, I fucking hate how slow Minecraft is now. The Bedrock Edition is like extremely slow. It's like PC slow. I mean, obviously, it comes from PC. But that's annoying. The reason I'm doing this super fucking slow is because my controller walks. Like, I'm not even pushing forward anymore. I took it apart earlier too. That did nothing. I mean, my right analog was like going like this and shit. But I found out that there was a piece of plastic in there. I don't know where the plastic came from. It didn't seem to match anything from my controller, which made no sense. Yeah. But I'm gonna play music. Don't own the rights, obviously. Duh. Fucking surveys. Damn, it's been so long since I used the speaker.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future
is coming on and happen. Feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on, is coming on, is coming on. Someone let me out of my cage.
Time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no eggs. Nah, I couldn't be there. Nah, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. Intangible. Bet you didn't think so I command you to panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable.
Pick and choose and lose all your tricks and rules.
Think is really kicking tunes. Picture you getting down in a picture tube, like you lit the fuse. You think it's fictional, mystical, maybe spiritual. Hero who appears in you to clear your view when you're too crazy. Lifeless to know the definition for what life is. Priceless to you because I put you on the high shit. You like it? Gun smoke, you righteous with one token. Psychic among no possess you with one dog. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. The essence, the basics. Without it, you make it. Allow me to make this child like your nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't.
That's a fallacy.
Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes and see destruction and demise, corruption in the skies from this enterprise. Now I'm sucked into your lies through rust, so not as muscles, but percussion we provide with me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind. That's the end. So I'ma stick around with runs and be a mentor. Plus a few rhymes of mother comes and remember. But the thought is, I brought all this so you.
The fuck? And there was a phone call. Give me a sec.
Brazil.
Um, what did you say? Sorry, I got my heads plugged into my phone right now, my headphones. I'm back. Play the music again.
When law is lawless, feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember
Then it's all in your head.
hey, it happened. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine.
In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. My future is
So next, oh, that's a good one. This is 21 Pilots. Last song was Clint Eastwood by Gorillaz. This one is Stressed Out, yeah. This is not the song I clicked on. I hate when they play multiple commercials at once. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Everything your trip needs for everyone you love. Expedia.
Sorry, I had to come back and collect that. Otherwise I won't be able to grow more of these trees. You know what I just realized? This world is so old, there's no grass growing anywhere, or flowers. Like, holy shit. Like, look at that. I did not realize that till right now. That tower is bugging the fuck out of me over there. There's a few things not done with it still, like, there's some of the trim that I didn't finish on the front side. Like, you can see it from here. I didn't finish that trim, but what the fuck? I must have been pretty baked at the time when I put those couple there. Cause see, there's half slabs there.
Wish we could turn back time
To the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Wish we could turn back time
To the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
We're stressed out. Sometimes a certain smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never
sell out of it. Probably only sell it one.
Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take the ladder. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time
To the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out.
Wish we could turn back time
To the good old days.
when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing
In
at
her
our
face saying, wake up, you need to make money.
Yeah. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now
You know what? Since I started this live stream, I haven't even done like a walkthrough of what's going on.
wish we could turn back
Because I did not start this world on YouTube, obviously. Back on PS3. I mean, I live stream here and there back then, but I never actually, like, showed off this world on YouTube, I don't think. I don't know. I don't even know if I've done it on PS4. I've had it for a while. The castle itself is really empty. I haven't added furniture or nothing like that yet, but it's still cool to show off. And there's still stuff I gotta work on, like I gotta finish the tower up there. Probably add a window or something in that tower. Actually haven't done shit to the inside of the tower anyways. I got a few more bridges and stuff, like, ain't nothing in there. Might as well check. That was from when I was up here building the actual castle. Up here, obviously boring as fuck, and there's a hole in the ceiling.
Today, tomorrow, or the next
Huh.
day is a super important email. So here's what I want you to do.
I'm tired of that commercial, low-key. What's this? Don't Let Me Down. By the Chainsmokers. So yeah, here's that tower. Oh, this is a good song. I have a staircase up to the roof now. That's in here. And this one even goes up further. So now you can see way up here. Let's go show you the other side real quick. Yeah, I gotta add the trim to that wall right there. There's another castle over there that my friend built, but we got griefed and all his shit was missing, so. And then there's also down here too. I was gonna like turn this area into my bedroom. It's a pretty cool area actually. I gotta finish all this shit, obviously. It's got a window. That's not done. I was gonna put glass over it and then put another a frame like that. But yeah, that area would make for a great bedroom. Then you got this area. This leads back up to the main entranceway. That's the main entrance. And then this leads to the bridges out here. I was thinking about putting like a nether portal or maybe trying to build an end portal here. I haven't built an end portal in years, honestly, in Minecraft, but you can build your own if you get enough of the pieces. It's a little more hard to gain everything for that, but yeah, that's way cooler to have your own end portal, like in your castle or some shit. Then you got the bridges. These short bridges weren't actually that long, but I remember how long it took to build that bridge. That bridge took me 3 hours to build. And that's a lot of fucking work. I'm also working on not down there. Down there, I got some other stuff working on. I was gonna build like I guess you can call it a fort, a medieval style fort. Can I get a better view of that? So I'd already done like the whole trim around most of the island, even added a little water inlet to it, and you know that'll be underground, so it's gonna curve around, and you'll be able to bring a little boat in there and shit like that. That'll be pretty bitchin'. Um, it's gonna be a slow process, especially with a fucked up controller like mine. Um, so yeah, oh well. I mean, do what you gotta do. And I really want to play survival. It's been eating away at me for like the last month how much I've wanted to play and missed Minecraft. But low key, actually, hasn't I haven't had any lag on on this since I started my live stream. But the world lags out to the point where you see through everything and shit. But yeah, this was my friend's castle. I don't know. He's usually one of the ones who watches my live stream, so I don't even know if you're one of the people watching. I'm surprised that I have two people watching at one time. I rarely get viewers. Oh, this is a good song. Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay.
Cause you're a sky full of stars.
I gotta get rid of torches and update to lanterns and shit. I kind of was trying to use them as a heat source, but as you can see, it really didn't do shit. Come on. Oops. I also got my farm to the right. I have animal pens and what else do I have? I was gonna build like a small like barracks and shit. Huh. Move that one. Up here. That one hasn't grown up there either. And that one. But yeah, I was building like a little, I guess armory slash barracks here. I didn't get around to doing any of that. I mean, I stopped playing for a while. But this was gonna be pretty bitch, and I did a lot of work for it. And then there's an underground part 2. The redstone has changed since the latest update, so my hidden doors no longer work anymore. That would be cool. My hidden switch doesn't even work anymore. This is supposed to be a hidden switch here, but it no longer closes my door. And I had to modify the door. This used to be 2 block here and two blocks of that, but I had to modify it so that I could still fully close it. But yeah, the inside had a basic switch, outside had more complex workings to it. Oh, this bitch is old as fuck. This is one of PS3's duplicators. That shit, I haven't used that in years. Yeah. I mean, none of this is actually like, well, I mean, there's some stuff in there, but, oh, cool. Oh, cool. That was gonna be for making a super smelter, but I'm not gonna do that no more because I can't produce the amount of coal I wanted to. Is it nighttime? It is. So you guys want mine, I guess, real quick. Yeah, this shit goes all the way to 12. Actually, it goes down to bedrock too. I was mining down here. It's just more hazardous to do that with, you know, like that shit's big as fuck. Is there anything in this chest? Nothing of value. Coal and coal. I should probably actually take that. You know, I'm gonna take that. Actually, let me take that. We put some useless shit in here, like the dirt. Oh, this is a good song. Swedish House Mafia, Don't You Worry, Child. And then you got this one too, this is block level 12. And then I got little other areas and shit where I was digging out. I was mining in there for ores and stuff. I mean, I've duped a bit, quite a bit in this world. I mean, I'll show you, but I haven't, you know, gone overboard with certain materials like diamond. In fact, I have no duplicated diamond left. Oh, here's one of the instances where I, did some mining. Actually, mined a shit ton in here. Um, yeah, I have like no diamond left, which was surprising. I actually was looking for it, but I even forgot for a while where my dupe chest was. But I always hide my chest. I just happen to forget. I hid it in the wall. So I got all this. All these stuff are naturally gained and, stuff like that, as well as, things like these and leather and shit, obviously. But I obviously duplicated a lot of, um, emerald, because you can buy shit with emeralds. Slime, I duplicated all the slimes too, because I created a lot of redstone. Oh god. Stuff too. Oh, here's some more diamonds. I'll show you a smelter. Oh god, that kinda hurt. Um, this was a very basic super smelter. I think it was 5 wide or whatever. Oh, that one disappeared as I came out. So this is pretty much, let me see if I can find some where's the torch at? Okay.
Feeling my way through the darkness.
Guided by a beating heart. Oh, that lag.
I can't tell where the journey went.
So yeah, 5 blocks wide. Ores, food, and anything you want smelted in that chest. Anything you want to burn, like coal. Lava does not count. I mean, lava you can burn and shit, and that'll take a lot, but the buckets will remain inside here. They won't transfer down into the chest with other shit. Didn't know I was lost. It's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. Can you flip that? Sometimes you gotta give it a push. And then you go over here. It'll add the ore or the coal. I mean, one by one. I mean, it deposits it to all, and same goes for the top stuff. Um, yeah, I think I have a mine down here too. This one had a secret door too. The switch, where was the switch? Oh, this is the switch right here. But it don't work, obviously. And this is what happened to my secret door. That's the only functional shit that works anymore to them. Instead of being a full door, you could make this door at 2 blocks by 2 blocks wide. And it would you could have a completely flat wall with no details, all one material, and you cannot find the door. It would just be completely hidden. That's why I liked it. It worked well for Scooby-Doo bookcase doors and shit like that too. But as you can see now, it just ends up like this. But yeah, I got a mine down here too. Yep, that's what I was talking about, the lag and stuff. Actually, I don't think I was gonna build a mine down there. I think this was gonna be my smelter room, and it was gonna be like a big old circle or some shit. I don't know. I don't build smelters like that. This was before I like mastered, a design for smelters, and I used to just put them on the wall. My friend Valentine actually had a much larger smelter than I got here that I built him in his castle. The dude destroyed the entire smelter, dismantled every piece of it. It literally looks like it was never there. So yeah, the dude who griefed, like, I fucking knocked the fuck out, like fell asleep and shit. He fell asleep. It was one of those games where we were up for like 10 hours playing or some shit, and we both just ended up falling asleep. That shit happens. And I forgot, this was back when you couldn't put specific type of things on. Like you had to. It was before you could. What do you call it? You know, where you had to give people privileges. It was before that. But I really wanted to play this world. Oh shit. For a while. One another. Hey, sister. Leaving love, I wonder. The sky is falling down. There's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. What if I'm far from home? Oh, brother, I will hear you call. What if I lose it all? Oh shit, that was it? Oh, sister, I will help you out. If the sky comes falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. I forgot that I can just do that. I don't know what I just tried to create, but it's fun. Hey, sister, do you still believe in love? I wonder. Oh, the sky is falling down. I'm gonna have to change that fucking wall over there. It's a really short wall, but as I was building this, I was like, I gotta do something different. Oh shit. Something more vibrant, instead of all stone for the wall. When you throw in mixtures like wood and stuff, it makes things stand out a lot more than they normally would. I mean, from here, it's hard to actually see most of the details with stuff like that. Oh yeah, there's someone's castle over there. And I am building a watchtower over there. So yeah. There's definitely a lot of work going on in this world. But the reason I have so many projects at once is doing shit like this will get real boring. It's really repetitive when you do details like this and details on the towers and shit. Because when you build like a castle or whatever, altogether it's a large space of land that it takes up, and to top it off, a lot of the details have to be similarly matching, because if they're not similarly matching, then it's gonna look like you took and threw random shit together. And I'm not one who likes doing that kind of look. I mean, when it comes to houses, that's when they shouldn't all look the same kind of thing, but they should, physically they should be made up and comprised of the same style of detailing. But, they should all be very different altogether. Houses. That's where a lot of people fuck up, dude. But like, one sec. Oh, physical details. When, YouTubers who do like, how would you put it? PC gaming with world edit and stuff. One thing that some of them do is they have preset saved things, or the same 5 houses for their village or whatever, and you walk through it and it's like the same 5 things. And that does get annoying. I mean, it doesn't get annoying. Yes, it can look good, but I'm one of those people who notices it instantly and thinks like, this could be better. Especially if you have to manually build each building like on console. It's not worth making every building the same. I mean, yeah, it could be easy and you could build like super simple things, but if the buildings, just look similar but are different shaped and shit like that, that's where you do things right. High Hopes, Panic at the Disco. I remember when these guys were like a whiny punk band and shit back in the day. I mean, it's not back in the day, but yeah, they were a whiny punk band. And he still got that whiny sound to his voice, but he did this song really good. It's a little complicated. Seen waiting. I always had a vision. Always had high, high hopes. Always had a vision. So, I know I don't really watch YouTubers who play survival worlds or whatever. I started watching this guy called Trixie Blocks, Oskit. He he will rebuild someone's Minecraft world, and within that time, it'll take him like a month to build the world to normal or some shit. I don't know. I'm assuming it'll take a decent amount of time because he uses world edit for the landscape, and then he goes in and physically builds the house or whatever else is around the base, and then he will update it as the dude releases videos and changes stuff here and there. But then, once he's got up to date with what that guy's done, he'll take the base and customize it and give it a whole, what the fuck's it called? Where you, remodel. So yeah, he'll remodel the whole base. And that's something that takes some hard work. I actually watched a dude who had no clue that Oskit remade his base, and people were like, "Yo, man, check out this video. This dude remodeled your base. Looks really cool." And so they recommended it to him. And like the very next day after the video actually came out, he did a what's it called? A reaction to the video. When reality stars get together. And he was like blown away. The dude's base actually looked really cool and shit. And he had like not a motel, what would you call it? A villager farm. The villager farm was in a giant vending machine. Now that was creative as fuck. So Oskit took it, made it a bigger villager farm or bigger vending machine, made it a little cooler. Um, and then he even plugged it into the wall and shit, or the mountain and whatnot. Those little details. And then he, what else did he do? He made it bigger so that you can go inside. Oh, I was gonna look this song up after that last song. Old Town Road, Lil Nas X, and Billy Ray Cyrus. Which I was never really a Billy Ray fan, but this is pretty good. I like him dipping into some rap. Got the horses in the back, looks like it's attached. Caddy's matted black. Oh shit. Can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. Lean all in my bladder. riding in boobies. It's just funny. I thought this guy was like a gay rapper, but he says cheated on my baby. You can go and ask her, like her, you know. Take the horse to Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. To the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Living like a rock star, spending a lot of money on my brand new guitar. Very, very, sports bra. Maserati sports car, right now, fucking in the middle of the night. Old Town Road, so I'ma ride till I can't no more. So I noticed that there's a lot of YouTubers now that do controller cams or hand cams, I think is what it's called. And I understand the point of that. There's a lot of Call of Duty players who seem overly good. Um, some of my favorite players are actually overly good. Actually, pretty much every Call of Duty player I watch drops nukes like crazy, from Dismo to Raid Away. There's this other guy too. I don't per se like this last guy. He's I don't know, he's kind of gross to me. I mean, he makes the other people like Dismo um, you know, seem way better than him, despite he still drops nukes. Um, but it's like, oh shit. Um, the way he has to do it, he does a lot of camping. And I get that his friends don't care. I mean, why talk shit about the dude who's really carrying your team? But it's not like troll camping. Oh, and I realized that one of my favorite YouTubers from back when I, watched people who played Black Ops 2 back in the day, Black Worm, did a lot of trolling on camping, trolling with shotguns on Black Ops 2, and this dude was the shit. I don't think they had a nuclear on Black Ops 2. I don't remember. They could have called it something else. But now he's on Modern Warfare. Um, was talking about there's laws now, and he no longer can do trolling on YouTube. It's and uploading shit, and yeah, his channel started with trolling, and he's still pretty funny, but he doesn't say the type of shit he used to say back in the day. Like, he used to, not like hardcore talk shit, but it was, some pretty crazy shit he would say. I thought I was out. Oh, wow. Stones will break my bones. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, ricochet. You take your aim, fire away, fire away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. I'm having motherfucking issues right now. Jesus. Machine gun, firing at the ones who run. Stoneheart, those bulletproof glass. I'm gonna end this video. Yeah. like, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed. I didn't actually get to doing any details. Oh, yo, Woven Trader. What's Gucci in the Coochie, bruh? Um, but the details that'll be going on that will look similar to those. More like the ones on the tower. It'll be a two-stage process instead. So it'll be like that, and it'll be made out of cobblestone too. But yeah, like, subscribe, stay tuned for more. I really want to play survival a lot more, honestly. Um, yeah. Peace. Come on, bring up the menu.